Hello everyone, welcome to Ricky Henry Life. This is a travel vlog within North America. Today I actually visited Chinatown but without leaving Toronto. Can you imagine? Chinatown without leaving Toronto, Canada. So seems like I'm in China, but when I'm within Canada, in Ontario, within Toronto. Chinatown is found within the intersections of Spadina Avenue and Dundas Street West. That's where we are, within Toronto, in downtown, in Ontario, in Canada. Now, initially, most of the Chinese had gathered and settled within the present-day City Hall area, but when the construction of the City Hall began in the early 1950s, that's when the Chinese immigrants or the descendants of the Chinese Canadian Pacific Rail workers were forced to relocate to this area. That's why they are now found a few blocks west to the Dundas West and also Spadina Avenue. Visiting Chinatown is one way of exploring the rich multicultural landscape within Toronto. You're going to be seeing different cultures, different customs of the Chinese that are showcased by people from Asia within Toronto in Chinatown, including people from Thailand, people from Vietnam, people from Korea, people from China, and also various countries within Asia. In case you are in downtown and you want to access Chinatown, it is truly easily accessible. In fact, if you're coming from downtown Toronto, the 502 Queen Street car and also 505 Dundas Street car and 506 College Street car will take you all the way from westbound up to the underground subway system to Chinatown. Then also, the 505 in particular stops right at the heart of Chinatown. So you cannot get lost. Ensure that you pay a visit to the unique Chinatown within downtown in Toronto. Or you may say Toronto, like the way some other people call it. Also, the 510 Spadina Street car runs north to south through the area. So we're going to be seeing several street cars along Chinatown and this area between Spadina and Union subway stations. So it stops several Chinatown cross streets along the way. So you'll be in position of exploring the beauty of the rich neighborhood of Chinatown. And in case you're driving, you can find Green P Municipal Parking at 40 Large Street, just off Dundas, and also at 20 St. Andrew Street in Kensington Market. So there is no excuse you can give that you cannot access this area. The area is very accessible. So we are now enjoying the beautiful views of Chinatown within downtown Toronto. That's where we are. Exploring and moving around Chinatown, I recommend that you do it on foot during any season because this is a good place. Don't miss out those important views, those wonderful views like the one you're seeing on the screen. Just take a walk around, explore those different markets, the food markets along the streets, and you're going to be having fun as you are moving within downtown Toronto. But we are along Spadina Avenue in Chinatown. The Kensington Market Toronto Food Tour is one of the best spots in Chinatown, and ensure that you pay a visit to this market. There are also several restaurants within Chinatown. For example, King's Noodle restaurant. So you're going to be seeing full barbecued ducks hanging within the window, and in case you want to take a taste, of course, just pay a visit to King Noodle restaurant. Not forgetting, there are various festivals that take place each and every year within Chinatown. For instance, there is the Chinese New Year celebration, which fills the area every year, of course, with the spirit of festivity. In the Chinese New Year celebration, you'll look at the lion dance. We used to watch that in various Chinese movies. In case you're coming from Africa, you have seen the lion dances. Sometimes the dragon dances, with several community activities and performances. So don't miss the Chinese New Year celebration or festival within Chinatown. Now, there is also another festival or major event that takes place within Chinatown. It is called the Toronto Chinatown Festival. Usually it takes place in mid-August there, and you'll find various artists, various performers, community organizers, local vendors busy on the streets showcasing and celebrating Chinese heritage, Chinese customs, the cultures of the Chinese people. And within the last year, it brought over 250,000 visitors in that area within only 2 days. Can you imagine? Only 2 days. 250,000 visitors visiting Chinatown just because of the Toronto Chinatown Festival. You're going to find here a different collection of shops, groceries, souvenirs, spices, and so on. Now, what is different here? Things here are too cheap. You can even bargain. So in case you want to save some money, pay a visit to Chinatown. You're also going to be finding different art pieces, sculptures, and also graffiti of the art of China on different buildings. And in case you enjoy the foodstuffs, visit different restaurants that are going to be featuring Japanese food, the Korean food, Vietnamese, Thailand, Chinese, and very many other appetizing food choices. And in case you are a music lover, pay a visit to Sonic Boom. Now, Sonic Boom is for those ones who love music. In case you want to spend the time listening to great music, they have CDs, they have DVDs of old and new music releases. So pay a visit to Sonic Boom in Toronto, Chinatown. When you come to Chinatown, do some shopping. Like I said, things here are too cheap. They are too cheap. They are having fashionable quality clothing within different shops. So just come and do your shopping within Chinatown. Things here, they are too cheap, and they are negotiable, unlike other places. You also come across different karaoke singers, performers on the streets along Chinatown. There are several Chinatowns within Toronto in Canada. For example, there is the East Chinatown that developed at the intersection of Broadview Avenue and also Gerrard Street. There are also some suburban Chinatowns within Scarborough and also in North York. Also in Mississauga, Markham, and also Richmond Hill, sizable Chinatowns have developed. So pay a visit to all these different Chinatowns within Toronto. So like I said, I've not moved out of Canada, but I have visited or paid a visit to China. It feels like I'm in Shanghai or I'm in Beijing within China, yet I'm in Canada.